Hey, what's going on, people? Tony here with another Tony's Take. This is a potentially big story here. So apparently Microsoft is going to make it so Xbox Live has cross-play functionality. Basically what this means is Xbox Live can play with PC, right? We've already seen this happen with a couple of the games, or they're announcing that this is going to happen with a couple of the games. Basically because, as I've talked about before on a previous Tony's Take, because of Windows 10 and the whole universal Windows applications, it's going to make it so Microsoft games can run on PC and Xbox One, and obviously crossplay goes into that. But what makes this really interesting is that they're actually opening it up for quote-unquote other systems. What does that mean? It means we may see PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players playing against each other. This is the dream we've been waiting for, basically for players of one system to play against players of another system. You know, that segregation, that wall that we've always had, it won't exist potentially. And this makes sense because, let's be honest here, it really doesn't make sense that the systems can't play with one another. They're both on the internet. Both consoles are essentially the same thing internally, right? So why can't we have both systems going up against each other, right? I mean, before, it was probably some corporate stuff. I don't understand that corporate junk, you know, so it was probably because of that. But right now, Microsoft is pretty much putting this on Sony's feet right now. They're like, hey guys, you want to use this, you go ahead, you know? I mean, it's going to be up to whatever the individual publisher of a game is. The first game that's going to have this functionality, the whole cross-platform play thing, is going to be Rocket League, right? Windows 10, Xbox One users are going to be able to play against Windows 10 users, right? Currently, Rocket League, dudes on PS4 can play with PC as well, right? So now it's like, okay, we can have Xbox One guys playing against PC dudes, and we have Sony guys playing against PC dudes. Why not make it so Xbox One and PS4 dudes can play against each other? It's all there. So Psyonix, the developers of Rocket League, they're already opening it up. Like, yeah, that's fine. Now it's going to be up to Sony to take the ball and run with it. What does this mean? Potentially a lot. Think about it like this. Think about something big like Call of Duty, right? Imagine PS4 users playing against Xbox users on Call of Duty or The Division or something like that, you know? That's pretty big right there. And, you know, on one hand, it'll make the whole console war thing kind of literal because, like, okay, which system has the most badass players? Xbox or PS4? Let's go. That'll have that. And on the other hand, it'll also bring like a sense of camaraderie too, because now we're no longer segregated by a system. It doesn't matter like what system you buy a game for. You're gonna be able to play with your buddies. That's a great thing because, you know, as it stands right now, people are buying, you know, whatever their system is, Xbox or PS4, based on what their buddies are on, right? Like if your buddy's on PS4, you're gonna buy a PS4. But not even if you wanted an Xbox, right? But now that may not matter. You could be like, hey, you know what? I feel the Xbox is a better system, but I don't want to get a PS4, but I may have to because all my friends are on there. That's gone now. Now you could be like, okay, I prefer the Xbox, and I can still play with my buddies on PS4. It's great. Even goes for PC guys too. Be like, hey, you know, I'd rather get the PC version, but I want to play with my buddies, right? So, yeah, very, very potentially big news. Obviously, Rocket League is going to get this functionality in the spring, I believe. You're going to get Xbox One dudes playing against PC guys. So, yeah, that could open the door for a lot of things. Personally, I hope it happens because we need to stop with this whole segregation thing, you know? In general, the console wars between fans and stuff, or the fanboy wars, whatever you want to call it, it's getting uglier by the day. I know some of you guys may not see it, but trust me, I'm on social media. It is getting uglier every single day. So something like this could potentially bring gamers together. It could also divide them too, you know, but I think it'll, you know, bring it back to the old school, right? Where, you could talk shit about another console, but at the end of the day, you're still going to play with dudes from, with other consoles and stuff, right? It didn't matter. Hopefully, it'll bring that back into play too. It's like, listen, your platform doesn't matter. It's only the games that matter. It's only playing with other people that matters. So let's bring that back. So Sony, please make this happen. Like, go along with this, because this is great for gamers. Trust me on this. You need to go through with this. All right, so that's it for this episode of Tony's Take. I really want to know what you guys think about, you know, the cross-platform play here. Are you for it? Are you against it? I mean, the only people that could be against this are like hardcore fanboys of either side. I mean, a real gamer is going to be for this. So let me hear your thoughts. And as always, make sure to hit like on this video, hit like on all the videos, subscribe to the Koalition here on YouTube. Make sure to check out the site at thekoalition.com and tell your friends about us. We're here, you know, because we love gaming and we love to talk about games. So please support the site and all that. So that is it for me. I will see you all around for another episode of Tony's Take later, people.